This is one of our rare named hens. We call her Eagle. She was incubated last year inside. Her father was a cochin, beautiful gold cochin, but mean. Oh, glad to get rid of him. And her mother was a leghorn. And we call her Eagle because she was all the time flying. We had a hard time keeping her contained, but she started brooding last Friday, I noticed when I came back here. And I gave her a bunch of eggs. So a couple more weeks, we may have some baby chickies in here. They seem to prefer this setup better than the setup that we made for them. This is a goat feeder, the keyhole design that's supposed to help keep them from wasting so much hay, because they don't seem to, they won't eat the hay once it hits the floor. They'll eat it from the top. They seem to like the head height. But goats, being a prey animal, they will bite, pull their head out, and look around. And this keyhole, because they're also lazy animals, they don't pull their head out, so they'll drop things back into the bucket instead of out here, the barrel I mean. That's the way it's supposed to work, but it doesn't always go that way. But she's been in there pretty much for the past week. And we did have another hen that was in here. And this is a Rhode Island Red. She's sitting on a clutch, I guess for her friend while she's gonna lay one, but obviously we lost an egg somehow. But she's not the one that's been brooding in here. It was a gold colored one. So I've been cleaning the barn. I got this cleaned out Monday. Today is Saturday. So I cleaned out all underneath there. I already taken a wagon load out, and I need to get this load out. And I want to redo the whole area back here. But that's clean straw or hay. I put down underneath to help absorb some of this stuff next time, so it won't be so bad. But this is what I'm going to use in the garden to burn, because chicken manure is very, very high in nitrogen, and it will burn plants because it's too high. They just can't absorb it, and it burns them. So I've got a whole mound there that I want to make into another bed. And I'm hoping that by putting all this there, goodness, look at that. Some that I've raked up off the top over here, because they seem to have preferred spots they like to poop. So, this right here. That wasn't there last week. So, obviously they're not roosting over here. Like I said, go figure. You read everything, you try to do things that, that's recommended, and then your animals teach you something totally different. It's always a learning experience, and who knows, with the next batch of chickens it could be something totally different. So just don't lock yourself into this is the way it's got to be done. Be flexible. But I'm going to put these right into the garden, into a bed that's all weeds. A bunch of blackberries in there and some briars and I don't know what all, and I'm just going to mound this stuff on that and then put some straw or horse manure on top of that and just let it do its composting thing on site. And maybe later this year or next year even, I'll grow something in there. But that just, instead of doing the compost in the bin and then transporting that later when it's safe to use, I'm going to use this nitrogen-rich quality instead of just letting it get washed out and age. So, wish me luck.